Hello YouTube, I'm John and I'm Northeast Retro Dad. This video is pretty much covering Nerd Fest, Nerd Fright Fest, which is in aid for Cast for Kids, which is a brilliant charity that also is the Nerd, so the Northeast Retro Den group sort of look after every year, to be totally honest. They do really good cause. Really good support as well that the Northeast Retro Den sort of do provide for every year, and put on 3 lovely events. The Fright Fest was the scary event, which is my wife's favourite as well, so she came along to this one. So I managed to also meet up with Retroverse, so it's always nice to meet up with a famous YouTuber. I've got a photo of that, so I'll add that in here. Then we've also got some lovely photos of when we first come up to the main event itself. I do have some pickups from this video for this video as well, and I've also got some awesome sort of coverage from the event from most corners, and I tried to get a few stalls in. Did miss out on a few stalls because it was that busy. So here's the videos of the sort of event and what was around. Sorry. Thank you. Get the other side of the ducks. Down. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Thank you. Hello. Thank you very much. Then we get to the pickups. Managed to pick up a few different things, which was nice. I got some, was it Mega Drive, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and I got some horror range as well, like for my wife's collection. She has took some of the other horror stuff, so I won't be able to like show that because I don't know where she's put it. But I managed to find some on the side, so I found that and brought it here. So I'll start with the Mega Drive games first. So the first one is Winter Olympics, which was canny. I've just been watching this online. I was trying to hopefully get it for a cheap price online. I think it was on eBay. I was looking at it. It was going for around about £6-7. I managed to find it in Nerd Event for a £5, which can't really go wrong. I like the sort of games events. I think we're playing Hypersports more recently. It's just got me more back into the sports games again. Next one was Mega SWIV, Swiv, wherever we've gone around. It looked a really good one. I remember playing Swiv without Mega before. I think it was more on the probably Commodore 64. So I think this is like the next up sort of upgraded version. It looks a good little shooter. And I think if you like them sort of things, I do like the Genesis boxes, but again, Mega Drive does Mega Drive to me. It doesn't make a difference. And the last sort of Mega Drive one, I do have Vaulted Beast already, but I didn't have the other three. I couldn't remember having Alex Kidd, Flicky, never heard of, Gunstar I have heard of, but Flicky I hadn't. So that'd be good. It's four was it games on one cartridge. I don't know, like prices I didn't do too bad at Nerd Fest. Sometimes people do, like for events, put the prices a bit further up, but no, I was quite happy with the prices I paid, so I managed to get some good deals. I think getting there early did help. But yeah, so it's nice to add another collection to the Mega Drive games. I managed to pick up one GameCube game that I didn't have, and it was Zapper, so One Wicked Cricket. So to me, I don't know if it was more of a Bug's Life sort of theme to it or icon, but it seemed like a nice little sort of like open world sort of like platformer. So look forward to give this one a try as well. So that is Zapper. Next lot of games were Game Boy Color games. I have put some of these into, was it protected boxes already, and I've just ordered some more as well. But the first one is, was it The Road to El Dorado? Again, I saw the film. I liked all the Disney films. I don't know what the game is like, but I think it was only around about £5-6. I thought, well, it was complete as well. So it's got the game, it's got the, like, was it? Without opening it all up. Got the instructions, everything else all in as well. I don't know if you can see that. Ta-da! So it is fully complete, and again, I'm just getting protective boxes for them all as well. But this one hasn't got one as yet. So that is The Road to El Dorado. I'm trying to so you can still see them. Next one was Ants. Again, another good franchise. They do look better in protective boxes, I will say. And like I said, some of the boxes did look slightly ropey, but look a lot better once they're inside here, and they hold the shape very well. Ants, never played it on the Game Boy Color before, so it'll be another good one to try. Another awesome game, and it is R-Type DX. I love R-Type. One of my best sort of like space exploration sort of shooting games. It was just so iconic. I think originally played on probably the Commodore 64, I think, going back again. And it was just the original R-Type. So this is the most, was it, further progression of the game. I've also got R-Type Delta, I think, for the PlayStation 1, I think it is. And again, awesome games. So if you've never played the R-Type ones, do give them a play. Another classic as well for the Game Boy Color, Cannon Fodder. I was going to say, if it's got on here already, War has never been so much fun. It's on the theme tune. You know what I mean? Awesome little game, Cannon Fodder. If you've never played that as well, do give it a try. Whatever platform. Awesome game. It's really good on the Mega Drive as well, if you can get it like for the Mega Drive. It's really good. Like I said, if you can complete it, even better. Next 3 or 4 were Game Boy Advance games. First one, it doesn't wreck me camera, is the World Poker Tour. I do like the poker games. I will say some of the ones I do play, they're a bit too easy, because eventually you're going to get a hand that is just like the best hand going, and you go all in, they normally go all in and knock them out. It's a patience game. If you've got the patience to play it, then you'll do really well and manage to progress really quickly in the game. It's still good that you still have to wait for the sort of hands, and you're still sort of like always checking out like how others like sort of play. I like the free versions of poker. I think I play on the Xbox One as well, so it's all good. Another film franchise one for the Game Boy Advance, and it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. See, Charlie's it's a bit more updated. It was always Willy Wonka when I was younger. But yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I think it was Johnny Depp's version of it. Hadn't played this one, I don't know much about it. It looks a platformer sort of thing from the back, but I don't know any more than that really. So again, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's a Cartoon Network one, this one I think it is, or Disney. It's Kim Possible, and this is Draken's Demise. It was just one of the characters of the NASA, was it, the villains that I played on. So again, another one never played before. Don't know if it'd be any good or any bad. Game Boy Advance games, same as Game Boy Color ones. They're good for what they are. You know what I mean? So I do sort of look forward to seeing how they do play. Hey, I'm still a massive fan of the PlayStation 1, so. And the last one, I'm a massive fan of these. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the Ultimate Masters Edition. So it's another Game Boy Advance game. Never played this one. I played them on the PSP. Love them on the PSP. I think there was around about 6 or 7 different variations. I think I still need one more to complete that collection. I was a fan. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! with me bands growing up and got into the cartoon myself. So yes, it's one I do look forward to playing, and I would like to actually collect every Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably game for all the different consoles. But yes, another good one to add to the collection. Let's move them further back. I'm moving to one side because the other ones are a bit bigger now. Now these are more for the whole horror range. So it's more for my wife's one. She's a massive Scream fan. And these were the little collection boxes. I think the NECA figures, but when you open them up, they have the characters inside as well. So I'll just show you the one there. You can change the heads, the hands, the weapons, everything else going through. So I don't know if it's too much glare on that. But yes, a massive Scream fan, so it was nice to find this one. As I keep knocking everything all over. Put the camera back sort of straight. Another one was another Ghostface one, and it was the Ghostface Inferno. And same again for all the NECA figures. So different sort of faces. So if it's the cameras of the lights is trying to hit too much of that one, I can't think I can do any different angles. So again, you can change weapons, you can change the faces. And I said I'm going to try and show my wife's horror collection off, because honestly the bedroom's just taken over with this. It looks awesome. The next one is A Nightmare on Elm Street. So let's move the screen ones out to the one side just before I knock everything else all over. Move them further over. There we go, so you can see a bit better. So Nightmare on Elm Street, and again Freddy Krueger. Different heads, different hats. This one, I think it had so you can put like a handful of different weapons on, but you've got his iconic glove with the claws on as well. Yeah, the faces, there's 4 different faces which look brilliant, and these NECA figures are always really good. And the last one, if you're going to go into the horror franchise, Friday the 13th. And again, open it up again. Just awesome, you know what I mean? Definitely like good value for money these. And again, if you like the horror range, these are just brilliant. So that is the sort of pickups. There is more like pickups. Oh, 1 second. I managed to get my daughter a few little badges. I call her Boo as a nickname because she always reminds me of Boo from Monsters Inc. And again, so I found some little badges for her. And again, this is No Face from I can't think what the film series is called. But again, it's one of her favourite characters. So I managed to pick up these 2 for her. And also an iconic ghost with his middle fingers up like towards you. Just iconic. Can't say more than that. She did get some little ducks as well that had all the horror masks on, but I couldn't find them when I was like trying to do this for the video. But again, just in itself, brilliant event. Thank you, Michael Henderson and the Nerd Group. You know what I mean? You put on a brilliant event. I do wish there was more stalls because again, I just want to spend more money. But that's just me. I think it's a brilliant event for like children as well, just to come along to. But some of the characters did seem a bit too scary. I followed this little kids into the event, and they did seem a bit petrified. Like it's certain things, but again, it scares good as well. So that's it for now. So bye for now.